Hello, this is a brief video on how to use AdShuttle. If you've never used AdShuttle before, please click Create Free Account, enter all your credentials, acknowledge the two statements, and click Create an Account. You'll receive an email with an activation link and your account will be set to go. Type in your email address and the password you've created and log in. Once you log in, on the left-hand side, you'll see New Continue, Track Deliveries, Edit Your Profile, and Help. To start a new ad submission for the magazine, please click Start New Submission. Track Deliveries will show you all the ads that you've previously submitted to any publication that uses AdShuttle. Edit Your Profile will allow you to change your email address or password or any of your credentials. And Help and Support, which you can access from any window in AdShuttle, will provide you with the ad creation guide, which explains how to create a print viable PDF X1A, the print submission guide, which walks you through an AdShuttle submission on this site. AdShuttle is pretty direct with the prompts, so chances are you may not need that. And most importantly, you can download Adobe InDesign PDF presets, which will help you save a print viable PDF for submission to AdShuttle. If you had a question about a submission, you can call any of the numbers inside the US or out, or as a preference that most of our users make use of, you can email. And then someone will call you back. This way you don't have to stay on the phone and wait for your answer. There are some common questions in here that you may have about your ad, or you can select Other and type your question in here. Then someone will call you back prepared to answer that question. Okay. So we're going to do a AdShuttle submission at this point, and I'm going to click Start a New Submission. Once I start a new submission, I need to select the publication that I'm going to submit to, and then the issue. I'll type in the advertiser's name. In this case, I'll select from my list, and then the ad size offered by that publication. You may type in the headline of the ad and the product that the ad is advertising. If you wanted to include any notes, you can, such as this is the second of 2 consecutive right-hand pages, or this ad replaces one that I've previously sent, or the like. Then you would proceed to file selection. Once you get to file selection, you have 2 choices. You can repurpose an ad from a previous upload, which would be on your tracking page, or you could select a new file to submit. I'm going to select a new file and upload that. When the file is uploaded, we proceed to pre-check at the same time that we upload your file to make sure that it's a viable file that can be checked for print. This preliminary stage would tell you if you have a PDF and forgot to embed the fonts or something that was critically wrong, so we wouldn't put you through the entire process before you discovered that. Once the file is uploaded, you'll be able to see it here. You can turn off transparency mode, but use the cursor to check all the corners of your ad and the ruler at the side. The legend in red, blue, and green shows the 1/8 bleed amount that you would need. The trim size of the actual ad is in blue, and the green lines indicate safety, which is type 1/4 inch inside the trim of the page in the magazine. You can actually make the screen larger, get a better look. Automatically, AdShuttle will place your ad completely centered. In this case, the ad has maybe just enough bleed, and I might want to move it up just a little bit, or I can recenter the ad. We're using this ad for purposes of demonstration. Then I would proceed to Preflight once I was happy with the positioning. Chances are you won't have to adjust any of the positioning. We check for two things, two thresholds. Warnings, which are just things that are a little outside of the SWAP spec, the standards for web offset printing, and then critical errors. Warnings, you can just ignore and submit your ad anyway. There are 3 errors that we'll be able to fix for you on the fly. One is transparencies, if the ad has a transparency, as was detected here. The other one is if you forgot to convert elements from RGB, which is a monitor color, to CMYK, which is for print. Each of these will explain that in the drop-down menu. You could check your Preflight report, which will show you where those elements are. And the third element, which isn't showing here, that we will fix for you is if there was an inadvertent 5th color left in the ad, you'll have the option to convert that to CMYK2. Okay. You can also access view the ad creation guide and view the print submission guide or the presets for Adobe InDesign directly from this window. Okay. We can fix these errors on the fly in AdShuttle itself by just clicking Fix My File. We'll tell you exactly what is going to be fixed by the site. And fix your file. At any point, you can save and continue later or delete the ticket and fix the file yourself based on the Preflight report. Now we've fixed the file. You can download a copy of the file to check it out yourself. You can revert to the original file. You can proceed with the fixed file. You could actually save here and continue later while you check the downloaded copy, or you can delete the ticket and start over. I'm going to proceed with the fixed file. So we flattened the transparency and converted the RGB color to CMYK for print. There is a link here for the ad specs, and any of these windows can be edited if you forgot to add some critical information, like a note, the note field, if you wanted to include a note afterwards. This is a small warning about pixels per inch, but it is above the threshold, and as I mentioned previously, warnings are just a heads up about being outside the swap window. There are no more errors in the file. It's been fixed. You can still save and continue later if you had questions in email or support line, or you can approve the file. Okay. You'll get another look at it. Make sure you're satisfied and approve. Then you'll be able to deliver the ad to the publisher. Once you deliver it to the publisher, the ad will show up on your tracking page. You'll be able to access that Preflight report and or view the ad ticket submission. You'll receive an email based on your credentials that your ad has been successfully uploaded, which will also give you a link and prompt to download this ticket if you wish. The ticket receipt will always be available here on your tracking page. That's it. The publisher has your fixed file, and you can proceed with another upload or log out of AdShuttle. Thanks very much.